I got the ginger hoodie on today because we're talking about Brockhampton. We're going to be reacting / reviewing, I don't know what to call it, all the new different singles and snippets and live stream shit that they've been doing. If you've been out of the loop, basically, Kevin's has these like two different accounts. One is technical difficulties, and every Friday they've been doing a Twitch stream where they basically have a party in their garage and they all take turns DJing and they play new snippets, and it's actually a lot of fun, except it ruins your sleep schedule if you're on the East Coast like me, because now I don't go to bed till 5 a.m. Help. So aside from that, Kevin also made like a Finsta or just like spam blog account, which is called Boyfriend Studios. These are both private accounts and they're hard to get into. I luckily got into Boyfriend Studios. I'm actually not in technical difficulties radio, but he's just posts random shit on there, and then he goes, it's like a mood board kind of, and then he goes live on Instagram and he plays different snippets. He was DJing one time, just practicing or just making different beats. It's actually a lot of fun to watch. I recommend it. And if you aren't following the accounts, don't worry, because as most of you know, I am Brockhampstan. I own that account. So on my channel, I put up like all the different videos from the live streams. I always put them on there. I can't put the technical difficulty ones on there just because of all the copyright. There's too much Kanye and Jay-Z. It's a pain in the ass. So you can see all the snippets and everything on my channel. And yeah, so I'm going to play a snippet for you guys while I listen to the song, and then I'll be back to review it. Yeah, so my procrastination has made this outdated. This is a common occurrence. But yeah, I recorded this video 2 weeks ago, and then I didn't edit it till a week ago, and now there's new songs, and there's about to be even more new songs. So yeah, today's the 29th. So I'm just gonna, do the 3 most recent songs from that came out on the 22nd. Let's start. Baby Bull is up first. So basically that's Sugar 2.0. Now, this doesn't live up to Sugar, but it's still pretty good. I really don't like the beginning. I don't even know what's going on there. But once, like, Matt comes in, it's pretty good. So I just realized that they put the downside intro onto Baby Bull. Like, why would they do that? I really don't understand that. Like, it just doesn't fit in with Baby Bull at all. And why did I not realize it was the same thing? That's the most concerning part. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, so here's another random cut-in. Merlin's on this track. I think this is the first one he was in. His verse is not much to say. Merlin's kind of iffy. He either has great verses or really bad verses, and yeah, but nothing will live up to Flipmo. Yeah, I like this one. It was just kind of chill, the vibe. The beat was great. Joba was in it. I really like Joba's verse. Joba hasn't been on a lot of the tracks. And then Jabari, I really like Jabari's vocals. I really like his voice, and I'm really glad they added him. There's more on that later in the video, when I actually recorded this for the first time. So, yeah. Okay, next song is Downside featuring Ryan Beatty. That was a good one. I really like the top comment on this video, which says, "Can we talk about how Matt has been slaying all the releases so far?" And yeah, that's true. He literally has been. This is basically just a Matt and Ryan song. I really like Ryan's chorus. It's really catchy, and the beat was really good. It's kind of eerie. This was actually a snippet in one of Kevin's lives that I show later in the video, and then he finally released it with this song, so you'll hear more about it later. Alright, next we have IFL.
I feel like ain't nobody around me, got my back. I feel like there's some niggas gon' turn on me. I do this shit on my own, and that's a fact. Go ahead and go where you belong on me. I feel like.
So, IFL's got a nice little piano medley beat thing, kind of relaxing and chill. They've had a lot more like chiller beats instead of like crazy type beats, and I kind of like that. I really like the beginning Matt Champion verse at the beginning, and then Kevin had really catchy chorus, Saturation Era like. That's probably one of my favorite choruses out of all these latest songs. And I gotta say, I really did like Joba's outro with the string overlay. That was really cool. Yeah, so that's my quick review of those 3 songs that are new. Now we're gonna get back to the normal video. Yeah, sorry for this procrastination, but I had some technical difficulties. Not really, I just wanted to say that. And yeah, if there's some parts that don't make sense, oh well, I'm not re-editing that, so enjoy the rest of the video. And let me know if you want me to do more of these reviews for all the new tracks. I'll do it. And since there's less, I will actually have them on time and not weeks late. Because I can do 2 songs, that's easy. But this much, no. I forgot to say that Twisted is the first song. Okay, go.
They keep twisting up my words, shawty. Got me stuck right in the dirt, shawty.
Alright, so I just listened to Twisted, and you heard the snippet. And I gotta say, this is one of my favorites out of the bunch. Kevin first comes in. I love Kevin's flow on this one. I think it's great. And then the chorus on this one is like that good old saturation, catchy Kevin chorus that we all love. So I love that. And then Bareface's vocals. Wow. Those are just angelic though. But that was just amazing. Yeah, Bareface sounded great. So we also had a Christian Alexander feature. Kevin loves Christian Alexander on his lives. He just talks about how he loves him so much. He loves his music. It's his favorite artist. I thought his verse was good. I don't think it was great, and it's definitely not the best on the track. Kevin definitely wins on that, but it's still pretty good. Ryan Beatty comes in at the end. It's decent. I love Ryan. Ryan, he's basically a member by now. He's on all their best songs, Bleach and Sugar. He just really helps with that like pop aesthetic for those popish songs they do. And I think he's great. Yeah. All right. Next song. Bruh, I forgot to say. In Twisted, Jabari was on it. Like, what? Okay, so Jabari has never been on a track before. He was on last week's track. But Jabari, before like this like quarantine period, he's never been on a Brockhampton track. They've just been hiding him. Like he produces and shit, but like they hide him. And his vocals in Twisted are just so smooth and they're great, and he's got a great verse. Like he's the standout of that track. Him and Kevin are just great. I can't believe I forgot that. Like, what? All right, next is gonna be Mob. Yeah, I'm just going like decreasing order from like newest to oldest.
Technical difficulties.
I try to go in. I hope you niggas know it. Young boy, I ain't heroic. They hurting free, they so bad. You poor think you know it.
Okay, so MOB, which according to Genius is Money Over Bitches. This one's pretty good. I like Kevin's verse. It's kind of got a cool like build up into the chorus, which then Matt Champion comes in, and I like Matt Champion's part. It reminds me of the I've Been Born Again Matt Champion part at the end where he's like, yeah, that part. They're similar, which I like both of those. So that's good. And then Bareface got his normal bridge stuff that sounds great. And then the standout for me is Dom's verse. So I'm pretty sure Dom is not quarantining with the rest of the guys. So he hasn't been on the previous tracks and snippets, so it was great to hear him again. And Dom, to me, is the best lyricist in Brockhampton. So I was really happy when I heard him. And I think that he's a standout on this track. All right. So next, we are going to go to... So they took the last 2 songs from last week, and they took them off of YouTube, but I downloaded them, and they're still on YouTube. You can get them. So I'll pull that up, and we will be ready. All right, so next we're going to listen to NST.
Niggas stay talking, they ain't about shit. Pull up, Fetty, stay in my wallet. Mine gonna say, yo, if you get a problem, better not calling in.
Okay, so I just listened to NST. Just a heads up, I've heard all these songs before. I'm just re-listening to them so I can become familiar. This is definitely my least favorite out of all of them. I don't really vibe with this one. I like Matt Champion's verse. That was pretty good. And Bareface's like verse was great. That was really catchy. Bareface, definitely my favorite on this song. And Jabari, this was his first appearance on a Brockhampton track. I talked about him earlier. I really didn't like this verse though. It was more like the shock value that Jabari was on it. During Technical Difficulties Radio, like the live stream, Jabari, like none of us knew who it was. And then they're like, yo, Jabari! And we're all like, oh shit, what? You know, it was like mind blown. But like, I don't really care for it. It had some weird effects I didn't really care for. Yeah, it's a decent song. Not my favorite. Next will be Things Can't Stay the Same.
Summertime, I got my head out the window. Your car smell like weed, it's that good Texas endo.
Okay, so Things Can't Stay the Same is definitely my favorite out of these 4. I think the sample just goes hard and the bass just kicks. It just slaps. You know, it's just like, and I don't know, I was bouncing my head the whole time to that one. That one's really good. Kevin's verse is just fire. It's great. Love it. Matt's is pretty good too. Overall, this is just like the most, like, I can't think of a word. It's just like the most well-rounded song, I think. It's short too. It's great. It reminds me of the Kanye sampling thing. Kind of reminds me of Lift Yourself for some reason without the poopity scoop. I don't know why. First thing that comes to my head. But yeah, this is a good one. So next, we are going to be going on to the Brockhampstan channel. You need to subscribe. Please subscribe. Please. We're on that road to, I don't know, more subscribers. So we're going to do our song.
Good morning, we looking for a function. I know you niggas love pushing my buttons. Tell the Lord to call me back. Tell Ferg to hit me back, and it'll be a rap.
Okay, so our song, definitely the best song. Hands down, we're done. Wrap it up. We're good. Done. Video over. Our song is so good. This one's got, like, you know, the feel good, Kevin Abstract, like Arizona Baby vibes. I love Arizona Baby, and I love all these like feel good ones that he makes. And this is definitely my favorite. Definitely top tier. Like, it needs to come out though, because this is just gonna be another like Let's Get Married and will never come out, and then we'll all be sad because it's so good. I mean, even his first verse is like fire. Like, this is all Kevin. This whole song is all Kevin. He even mentions Bankroll, which, you know, makes people go crazy. And Ferg, he said that he hit Ferg up to get a track. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Probably not, because we all know Kevin. And then the ending, like, he samples 4 or 5 seconds by Kanye, Rihanna, Paul McCartney. Like, that's like the best song. One of the best songs. And he sampled that. It's great. And then there's a whole piano riff at the end. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's great. I need the studio version, Kevin. Please. Just nothing's going to top this, but let's move on to the next one, which I don't know which is next. Okay. I don't think there's a name to this one, but I called it, it's like the Lord Knows beat. I don't know. That's what I called it. All right, let's go.
This is motherfucking 10 years in the making. Back in the day, shit, still on the same shit. Used to pack the car, we would drive out to Macon.
Okay, so that Lord Knows ones is really only 30 seconds. Just a quick snippet he posts on Boyfriend Studios, but it does go hard. The sampling's great. The lyrics are great. Yeah, beat's great. Not much to say about it. It's only 30 seconds. So next, I'm gonna go to. I had this video just like every new Kevin Abstract and Ryan Beatty snippet leaks from May 2nd. I'm just gonna go over the ones in that. So yeah, I think the first one's the DHL freestyle.
If I told you what the dope was, you ain't supposed to be here, nigga, you don't know us. See, boy, I am focused. In my garage making magic, this is hocus.
Alright, there's not much to say about that one. It was really short. But basically, he flipped DHL by Frank Ocean. Great song. And then he rapped over it. It was pretty good. Not much to say. Alright, next we're going to do By My Side, like self-control sample thingy. Let's go. None of these have names because they never really came out. Just a heads up, so yeah. Alright, so not much to say about that. Kanye just... Why did I say Kanye? Kevin basically just kind of recorded it, like he just live streamed while they're making the song, so they don't really hear like the full thing. It's just kind of like they're playing it over and over again. Standout though is the beat. Their sample Self-Control. Self-Control is my favorite song ever. It's fantastic. It's perfect. It's beautiful. So just to see them sampling that is great. Now I doubt this will ever come out because that sample will never clear, but it's good to hear. All right, next we have, they call it Stole My Heart.
I thought I loved the light common day. I ain't built for the drama kid. Niggas move to the city seeking protection.
Once again, the beat and sample really stole the show. It's heavy Kanye graduation vibes, but that's like a good thing, you know. We all love Kanye. So the beat the beat's great. I love Ryan's verse. It's just pretty good. And yeah, next we're gonna do Get Back. I don't have a lot to say about these. There's not a lot in them. So it's hard to just talk a lot about it. But I thought I'd share my opinions, my few opinions. This one's kind of like, in the beginning, it's just like Kevin rapping, but then near the end, it gets crazy with the sample and the beat just goes crazy. I'll play part of it here.
Real quick.
And then the craziest part actually is what happened behind the scenes for this one. This is the one that on Boyfriend Studios, Kevin actually screenshotted like this video that when I posted it, I posted a live stream of it, and he said like, "Yo, you need to help me drop something or whatever." He gave me a shout out, and so I DM'd him. It took a bit to respond. I don't have a Brockhampstan Instagram. Well, I used to not have one, so then I made one to contact him, and I contacted him on my personal, and basically he read it on both accounts. He liked it, my message on the Brockhampstan account, and then he followed my personal Instagram account. So Kevin now follows my personal Instagram, which is weird, but it's kind of cool. It's a good flex. Only on his Boyfriend Studios account. But yeah, I know a lot of you wanted to hear an update on that situation. I guess you gotta be a big fan. You gotta go on the second channel to find that out. But yeah, that's it. Not really anything happened. But maybe one day, hopefully one day, that'd be pretty cool. All right, next we're gonna go into the little snippets that were like technical difficulty radio exclusives. These aren't really supposed to be shown to the public, but shh, I got you guys. All right, I'm gonna start with "I Love Him," which is a Ryan Beatty track, but I mean this one goes crazy. All right, sorry, I actually can't show you a snippet of that, but this song is great. If you find it on the internet, you know, do whatever you want. I'm not in charge of that, but this one is just, oh, it's so much fun. It's just like a dance song, basically. It's kind of like disco inspired, I feel like. And Ryan, it's definitely one of his catchiest songs he's ever made. I love it. And this one, I think, is definitely coming out in the summer, so I'm excited for that. If you can wait, it's worth the wait. In the stream, they were like, they had a whole dance routine, and they were all going like, you know, and it was funny. It was really good. It's a great, catchy song. Speaking of that technical difficulties live stream, that one was really crazy because that one really messed up my sleep cycle because I went to bed at 6 a.m., I think, Eastern time, because that's when they released the new songs, and I was on it the whole time. And the sun was rising when I was going to bed, and I don't like that feeling. I never stay up that late. Like, I'm a late kind of guy, but not the sun rising up. And then I had to wake up at 9:30 a.m. to buy some shoes. These ones. I had to get up at 9:30 so I could buy these. Luckily, I took a dub, but yeah, that would have sucked. And then the whole day I had, like, no sleep. But it was fine. It was worth it. The live stream's worth it. I recommend it. Basically, just, if you're on a Friday night, just stay up. Kevin will post the password eventually near the end, publicly. If not, you can find it on Brockhampton Reddit or something. It's pretty easy to find. I've never gotten an email, but I get on. I also record all of them, but I can't show you them once again. I'm sorry about that. I think there's one more song, Adame, if I said that right. I don't know. Once again, I can't show you that one either, but this one's kind of crazy. It's like a club hit, definitely. It's got like a crazy club dance beat, techno-ish, I don't know. Nothing really to say about like the lyrics. It's catchy, but there's not much to it. It's more of like a club dance beat. There's even a Spanish part. I don't speak Spanish. I don't take Spanish. I'm a Latin kind of dude, so I can't help you on that. But yeah, that's it. There's a lot of new tracks. If you haven't heard of some of them, go check it out. Go subscribe to Brockhampstan and watch all those snippets for yourself in full length. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you so much for getting this far. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to this channel, De Facto Media. I post whenever I feel like it, but if you're new to the channel, because you might be if you're coming from the Brockhampstan, check out, I have some few videos on like 100 Gex and Dijon. Those ones are really good. Those are like higher quality. And then I made for fun a little like quarantine playlist video. That was just kind of me making memes and being kind of cringy, but I had a lot of fun making it. So watch that one. And yeah, subscribe, put on notifications because I post whenever I feel like it. And yeah, thank you. Have a great day, guys. And listen to some Brockhampton.